Chubstep.
Jrad.
Creating the oil of judgment.
Steed. Chubstep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
Okay, we all heard the kick splat on the other side of the counter, which means we can probably assume you can see the color.
Why does that matter?
Because the color of the cake tells us if we're having a boy or a girl.
How can that baker tell?
Because the baker does the test.
No, the doctor does the test, then the doctor calls the baker and the baker makes the cake.
Okay, I hate to say this, but can you start over?
No!
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
Hello, welcome back. We got breaking news. We got a lot of news. My new glasses don't fit over my sunglasses, so just be ready. Fun episode.
So your new Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, the problem is that you did not calculate the fact that you would need to put your Arizona Cardinals glasses over them, and they don't line up.
Yeah,
together.
I'm gonna slip them out for a minute,
Okay.
and if I need to read, I'll just get really close to the screen.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Steve, what's been going on with you?
Well, Jay, number one, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. P. Diddy.
Oh, yeah. Who's that
Yeah,
again?
P. Diddy. P.
P.
Diddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Shocking allegations coming
Yeah,
out of the P.
it's
Diddy
been a long
camp.
time. People talked about it months ago. And then, nothing happens. And then, finally, he got arrested today, raided the house or whatever.
Yeah, he full on fled.
Yeah, the speculation is that he's a very bad guy. The charges out there are bad.
Yeah, I mean so they sound bad, but yeah, it's only a 14-page indictment, and I've heard of longer indictments.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I guess it could be. I guess there's technically a way that it could be worse.
Yeah, when they raided his house, they found 1,000 bottles of lubricant.
You never really think about these guys, these celebrity guys, such like a musician, what's going on in the other parts of their lives. It's bad. I don't know. It's just crazy how they get into whatever this is.
Yeah, well, I mean, we should have seen it coming because he went from his name was not Diddy. Always, it started as Sean John,
Yep.
and then he changed it to Puffy because
Yep.
he was a kid with a bad temper.
That's right.
And yep, then
Puff
he
Daddy.
changed it to Puff Daddy,
Yep. Good point.
and then
Good point.
he got I think a gun charge, and he went, "We're not Puff Daddy anymore. We're P Diddy. Different
Yeah.
recognition, different brand recognition."
Yep.
Then he went to Diddy. This is in 2005.
Yeah.
He went to Diddy.
Yeah.
Then he got a lawsuit for being called Diddy because there was a UK performer who had the same name. So in England, he couldn't use Diddy. He would have to go P Diddy or something. He didn't like that. He went with Swag.
Okay,
Then he went
Swag's
back.
good.
You don't like Swag?
Nah. Too
Mm.
generic.
Okay, well, he went back. It only lasted 3 years. He went back to Puff Daddy.
Okay.
Then he changed his middle name to Love legally,
Okay.
and he was going by Brother Love.
Brother Love. Okay.
Yep. And now Brother Love is in Brother Prison.
Yeah, too many name changes. You got to stay with a brand. If I had to pick one, I think just Puffy.
You're a Puffy fan?
Yeah.
I like
Maybe it's
P.
because
Diddy.
that was my dad's username in a lot of things. Steed, I had Chubstep L just walked in. I have to explain to you this kind of situation of why she's walking in. So
This is ridiculous.
we were at dinner. This is when we were in Martha's Vineyard. We were all at a dinner together. We went to this Mexican restaurant there, probably the only Mexican restaurant on the island. And I had heard my parents say, we're going to get a table elote. Do we want, as an appetizer, some table elotes?
Mhm.
Apparently they didn't go through with that plan, but I didn't hear that they didn't go through with this plan. So we had all ordered our food. We go back, we sit down. Chubstep L is eating an elote.
Okay.
She is going to pass this to Chubstep Matt.
Oh no.
I know there's a lot of Chubstep Matts. She says, "Hey, do you want to try this?" I try this thinking this is a table elote.
It's a table
I
elote. You
eat
get
the
your
whole
share.
amount of elote there without even really paying attention. It was just one of those things I was kind of talking. I was just eating. It was good elote. I was
It was
eating this
it
elote.
was supposed to be a table elote, and you ate the whole thing.
Well, a lot of it had been eaten at this point. There was maybe a third of it left. And
Okay.
in my mind, this elote was for mine for the taking at this point. So I eat the whole thing. I find out it was just Chubstep Ellen, Chubstep Matt's elote. I'd eaten a big section of this. I decided when we get back, I will make you elote. So I made elote three ways. Chubstep L, are you listening to this? There's two in there. So there's one is traditional, kind of, mayo, butter, cotija, chili powder. There's
Mhm.
a lime wedge in there to put on there, right?
Yep.
One is kind of like a Bobby Flay style. I did like a Calabrian chili butter with thyme and garlic, and then also cotija cheese. And then the third is not on the cob, but in a cup. And that's got some other things like sour
Whoa.
cream
The
and
other ones
also
are on a cob.
on the cob. And then the third one is as also has like sour cream and sriracha. So three elote three ways. So my debt is repaid.
I don't think it's repaid.
We'll find out if it's repaid. If any
You're
of them
not.
are good, it's repaid.
The Mexican places make the best elote. I had no idea that elote came not in a cup.
Yeah, you can have it on. So like traditionally, it was served like kind of as street food on the cob. Super messy.
I prefer the cup. Yeah. No, I want the
Yeah,
cup.
the cup is way easier to eat it, but traditionally served on the cob.
Okay,
So two
that's
on the cob, one on the cup. I think Chubstep Matt said he preferred it in a on the cob, if I remember right. So I kept it
this
that
was
way.
on the cob. This was a table
No, the table
on
one
the
was in the
cob.
cup. The
Okay.
table one was in the cup. Yeah. So you can see my confusion. Anyway, that would have been wild had I just had a table on the cob one, though. That would be
Yeah,
insane.
and you were just eating it half the cob.
Yeah. Um, okay. Well, anyway, glad we got Puffy, brother love.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
I hear you're a river guide.
Oh, yeah.
Class 4, 5?
Uh-huh.
Which is it?
Why don't you try putting those numbers together? That's right. I've shot a class 45, and I've never lost a man.
I thought of something for homeless. So I have a hard time with giving money to homeless people just because I feel like
Yeah, you
Oh,
talk about it a lot. How
I talk
much
about
you
it a
just
lot.
hate
I'm not a
homeless
fan.
people.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
I don't like to give them money. It is I just, most of the time it's used for drugs or things like that. And I've heard many interviews with many people that are homeless, and every time they're like, don't give other homeless people money.
But give them
So
money.
they're basically saying now that they're not homeless, they're like, yeah,
Oh,
giving
okay.
money to them is like the worst thing you can do because it just perpetuates their, situation they're in. It's not rock bottom enough when you get money. Anyway, I thought of something I would be fine doing though. And this only works if you're in a scenario where there's a sports event going on. So
Okay.
football is the most fun for me you need something that's going on currently. So like the baseball, obviously you can do football, that kind of stuff. The
Mhm.
key is you want to go up to a homeless person and you say, okay, that's somebody that is using, asking for money, panhandling, if you will.
Okay.
You say, all right, here's the deal. Here's $5 that I was going to give you, but we're going to live bet it on one of these games.
Smart.
If you win, you keep the winnings. If you lose, you will pay me the money that you're asking,
Mhm.
or you will work off the debt of the
Okay.
$5. Now, they can take that chance. That's on them.
What are they gonna do for $5 of work?
Here's the deal. I'm not going to follow them up on that. I just want the
What?
ball's in their court. I mean, I don't know, $5 of work. I mean,
It's like half an hour of work, minimum wage.
I could have like, I don't know, take out the trash or something, like a couple
Clean
little
your
things
car,
around the house.
maybe?
I mean, yeah, clean the car is always good. You're right. I could use like a shoe shine or something. I haven't got my shoe shine in a while. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of things that I don't want to do. See, I don't have all the answers here. Maybe
Okay.
it's sunny out. Maybe I need to be sunscreen. Somebody can get my back, right? That'd work out $5. Somebody could do
Yeah.
that. Put a little sunscreen
Okay.
on my back. But the thought is, you keep this $5. Hey, you put this on right now. You could put it on the Falcons game last night. Falcons played the Eagles last night. They were
Yep.
big underdogs to win that game.
Yeah.
You could have put that live bet that game.
They could have won like $12 instead of 5.
$12. Yeah. So I kind of like to put fate is on their side if they want to do it. You don't have to do the thing where they owe you money. You can just do kind of like the win it or not. Up to you. Depends on what you want to do interaction wise. So
there's no point. Might as well just give them $100 at that point. If
you're
there's
right.
no
And
consequences.
you're right. You got to have the other part. So that was my idea. It not only does it help the homeless people, it helps stimulate the economy.
Yeah. Well, the gambling economy.
Yeah, gambling.
Which
Exactly. That's part
I've
of the
been
economy.
donating to for a while now.
Yes, yes. You're very familiar with that part of the economy. Steve, I don't know if you were planning on getting to it this week, but there was you had a couple things from a couple weeks ago. Monkey abuse. Did you talk about monkey abuse and climate change?
A good monkey abuse reminder, because that one's crazy.
Okay.
It'll probably get cut out of the show. That's how
Okay,
bad.
good.
That's right. Chubstep is in the house.
I was watching the football matchup in Brazil.
Yes.
And these can I say Brazilians?
No.
Okay. Well, these darn Brazilians
Yes.
were whistling the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Did you notice that?
No, I did not. I didn't. You know what? We had the game on. We didn't have the volume on a ton. I was watching it kind of in the background.
Yeah, it's just constant whistles.
Okay.
And I'm like, what are these guys doing? Are they cheering? Are they booing? You can't be booing the whole game.
Yeah, what does a whistle mean?
Yeah, and I looked it up. Only got European data.
Okay.
And the Europeans started the whistling to express displeasure. Mainly, if a foul occurs, the ref calls, then they'll whistle at the ref.
I see.
If they hold a grudge against a player, they whistle while that player has the ball. So it's possible they just did not like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Or there's then like either the team
Or
there,
something.
right?
They started whistling because they're singing songs out there, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
if you're singing songs and you do a boo, it kind of just meshes together. But
Sure.
if you have the whistling, it will overpower the song singing of the other team's fans. Mm-hmm. But now I feel like it's just turned into a big whistle palooza.
Do you think these are whistles like, so my dad does the whistle with the two fingers, like, are they that sort of like super loud whistle, or are these just like a normal, like,
Dude, it's so loud.
okay.
It's the loudest thing ever. It sounds like the tinnitus in my ears. I couldn't go to a game. If I went to one of those games, I would lose my mind.
So like in a lot of those football things, they have like the vuvuzelas, right? That's a big thing in other countries and stuff. Yeah. Like what is the point of these? Like a cheer is one thing, but it is not a constant noise that's going on 24/7.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. The whistling.
Like to me, if I was in the stands, I think going to one of those games, the vuvuzelas, that any sort of like consistent nonstop cheering, I would get very annoyed.
Yeah. Because you cheer after a big play. That's how the
Yes.
players know they did a good job.
Or you cheer to distract the team or something like that, but it can't be nonstop.
Yeah. Or, you can chant boo,
Yeah.
boo,
Yeah.
displeasure. Boo is much more insulting than a whistle.
I
They
would
could
agree.
just be up there getting attention.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at me. No. You got to boo.
Yeah.
This is American football. If we come into your country, I expect to hear boos rain down upon our players.
That's right. That's right. Even if you don't even care who wins, because it's two random teams that are playing in Brazil, and nobody's probably got any affiliation with either of those
Yeah.
teams.
All the jerseys in the stands were just random NFL jerseys.
I love that. That's every time
It's
they
the
play in
funniest thing.
England or anything like that. It's always like
Yeah.
always the most random.
Do
You
like
see like
Chargers,
a basketball jersey in there.
Mahomes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. Just like
A lot of
wear whatever
respect
jersey
for
you have.
them.
Like a jersey party at a frat or something.
Yeah, it looked fun. It did look fun. I mean, most of the people seemed like they were having a good time. There was just a few bad eggs, maybe around the microphones.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of ruined the whole game for me.
Yeah.
Please clap.
Chubstep Amy sent me a few of these spoons. We're buying these baby spoons, and she sent me a picture of some options for baby spoons. Some of these are a little concerning, Steed. There's two, they look like they're from the same company. Maybe I could
What
just pull
even
up a
is a
picture of
baby
it.
spoon? Just a
So
small
a baby
spoon?
spoon is just a spoon. Let me just see if I can find this.
Like a non-metal
One says coffee addict
for the baby?
for the baby. I'm gonna see if
Oh,
I can hold up my phone here and you can see it.
no,
This
it's
never works
invisible.
good.
It's
It
invisible.
literally never works. I don't know what the deal is with this. You can't see here,
No.
but you could imagine. Here's what it's.
Okay. I'm
Here's a
kind of
picture of.
imagining. I'm kind of imagining.
It says coffee addict right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So like, obviously kids can't have coffee. The other one says margarita lover,
Okay.
and then it's a picture of a margarita.
That's
You
where I
can't.
draw the line.
It's so like it's just kind of a weird that that's like those are two options from the same company. And I don't know if it's meant to be, obviously it's supposed to be like a funny thing, like, oh, this kid loves,
Haha, the baby's an alcoholic.
yeah.
Great.
I just feel like there's more funny things they could do.
Great joke, Hasbro. Yeah, you could do like just off the top of my head, you could do like I love sucking nips.
Yeah.
I love tits. You could do
Yeah.
some like tit word play.
Yeah. Like
Uh
take this spoon out of my mouth and put it in a boob.
yeah. Great spoon right there.
Yeah.
My other spoon is a boob.
My other spoon is a boob. That's a million times better than margarita lover. Uh,
Yeah, and the kid will
see, I actually really like that one.
we should
Yeah.
pitch it. We should pitch it to
We
the
should
big
pitch it.
spoon guys.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, baby spoons, literally the same thing. My sister actually prefers to eat with baby spoons sometimes. Maybe smaller portions. I don't know what the
We
deal
gotta
is, but she does
send her
enjoy
to
that.
therapy.
Yeah, we'll have to ask the rationale behind that sometime, but
It's scary.
it is scary. It is scary. I know we got only a couple minutes here, Steve. What is something else you want to get to?
Okay, another Trump assassination attempt. This is unheard of since JFK. Unheard of.
Reagan.
Did they get him though?
No,
Oh,
but his his social security officer got shot. Secret Service officer.
really?
Yeah. You didn't know
Oh.
about this?
Reagan?
Yeah, Reagan. Yeah, he got somebody took a shot at him, hit his Secret Service guy. That guy ended up being like impaired the rest of his life, like pretty severely mentally
Oh.
disabled, I believe.
Well, that
from it the rest of
sounds
his life.
shitty.
Yeah. But that was the last time since then, I can recall.
Actually, the website that I was on just got shut down.
Oh
Well,
shit.
They got him because I was looking up conspiracies. Who
Okay.
did it? Who
Yeah.
did it? And people, they are insane, like
Yes.
normal.
Yeah.
They're immediately start blaming. Well, one, they start saying that it was fake and it was a blood thing,
Okay.
and that's the left. That's a left conspiracy.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
there's
he
got to
just
be
made it
two
up.
sides to this conspiracy, right?
Yeah, the right is saying Hillary Clinton did it.
Of course. Of course. She's
She's deep state, and Trump's
Deep
taking
state.
down these satanic pedophiles. Still,
Yeah.
he's still working on that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they don't want him back in office.
That's right. He needed the second term to do it.
Yeah, they also think Biden did it.
Of course.
Biden can't tie his own shoes. I don't think he can orchestrate. Maybe that's why the guy missed.
Good point.
Yeah, he's kind of an idiot there. Like some straight up space reptile talk that are trying to keep Trump out of the White House.
Those are always good.
Again, we got Russian conspiracies. Maybe.
Classic. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not going to say no. And then a lot of people seem to think that like the shooter is alive, or they just fake the shooter name.
Ooh.
So they were like, hey, it was this guy. And then that guy apparently was just on Twitter and he's like, it was me, or it wasn't me. I'm alive.
Like there's only one person with this name.
Yeah.
There used to be that commercial where like some guy would make a reservation. His name was Michael Jordan, and he was just like a bald white guy.
Yeah.
And he'd show up to the restaurant, and everybody be disappointed.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah, but that was his real name. You know, like that was the point of the commercial, right? So there could be another person with the same shooter's name. It's like, yeah, it wasn't me, guys. I'm still out there.
LOL. And then all the
LOL.
Trump people are like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Hillary, damn you. The CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably the CIA, because they got JFK. I'll say
Yeah,
that one.
exactly, exactly. There's I listened to a long thing on the JFK assassination, and with how many conspiracy theories there were at that time, and that was before social media. I mean, it doesn't shock me that
Yeah,
there's a million more for something where there is like footage and social media and stuff like that. Um,
yeah,
the one I think is most plausible is probably the alien reptiles.
yep. The alien reptiles. I was gonna say the same thing because like it's a super moon tonight.
Yep.
Um, Fall supermoon, so they have good like their waves have good access to like get down to Earth quicker,
Yeah.
so their
Yeah.
teleportation's just fast, fast, fast.
Yeah.
And I know that like they were probably planning on coming down here after the assassination to like, do some business and stuff, but it failed. So then now they're probably using the supermoon to get their guys out and regroup.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. They got to rethink their strategy.
Mhm.
That's the one that seems to make the most just adds up when you just think about it.
It checks out.
Uh, yeah, that or the mob or communism, Russia. Yeah, let's throw in the mob just because that was a JFK thing too.
Yeah, I'll give the mob.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. All right, well, Steed, I know you got to go. We'll wrap it up there. Steed has been on fire with his thumbnails on YouTube. Check us out on Chubstep Podcast on YouTube. Um, email the show,
We got shorts.
chubstep.podcast at
It's going
gmail.com.
crazy.
The what?
We got shorts even.
We got shorts. Yeah, we should have
Every day
shorts
this
going.
week you're getting new shorts.
And within the next week, we'll basically be caught up on uploading YouTube videos too. So I think from now on, I'll do a better job of having the YouTube out at this around the same time, like within a day of the it being released on publicly, so you can watch
Yeah,
it on either.
the viewers love it.
Viewers love it. Yeah, we could always use more, but viewers love it. Anyway, share the show with a friend if you enjoy it. And the show has ended. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace. This is Yasin.